This one, I'm just going to talk about dates. Now, I EAS'd in 2012. It's my EAS date. Which by default, you add a day, and that makes your effective dates for the VA. See? I left May 7th, 2012. I entered May 8th, 2012. This is the first date of record. That should be in my VA file. But because the VFW fucks with so many backlog files, they mistook information and entered the wrong one in my file. Aren't I lucky? Now, what did this do? This created a VA reality. Okay? Because I live in the reality, the real world. They live in the mistaken reality where they committed the error. So, when they committed the error, this is the first date. So, I have until this date to rebuttal. Right? That's a year. Right? Right. In reality, that's the first date I was in the VA. So, I should have a year to appeal or rebuttal any decisions. Now, when I hand the VA this, DD-214, the form we all get coming out of service, and I'm honorable, mind you. When did I sign this paper to get out? Let's see. There should be a date. Oh, look at that. April 12th, 2012, I signed the date of my DD-214. EAS, May 7th, 2012. They put in the record, they made the decision November 1st, 2011. Who went against the record right there? Veteran Affairs, correct. They went against my record, entered their own information. Again, shorting me time to appeal these decisions. Because now instead of the system looking at this date, it's looking at that date. And it's adding a year, which is October 31st, right? So anything after that date has to be entered in a new system. But if we go back to the reality and how it should be, I should have till May 7th. Oh, would you look at that? I made a whoopsie. I should have until May 7th. Because that's a full year, right? May 8th, 2012 to May 7th, 2013. That's a full year, right? Now, April comes before May, right? January, February, March, April, May. April, May. April comes before May. So this, in my reality, should get back pay. But in their reality, guess where this date is? A new record. Because that's not within a year, silly goose. April 18th, 2013 is more than 365 days after November 1st, 2011. So what a silly goose. Now see, that's the VA reality. I'm arguing the reality, and you fucked me over from it. Now, again, this was made in 2014. They entered this in 2014 saying, if anyone's fucking with the account, let us know immediately so we can cover our ass and take, it's basically installing a sensor in paperwork. If you have security systems down a hallway to trigger on movement, hello. If you're in this file, please contact us. That's a trigger. Anyway, that's a sensor. Anyway, April 18th, 2013, anxiety went from 0 to 50. But in May 8th, I didn't even have a diagnosis. And what did they say? Your sleep problems are more likely related to anxiety, not respiratory conditions, as the excuse for sleep apnea. Now, mind you, when they gave me that excuse, my anxiety was 0, so how can you blame something if it doesn't exist? Furthermore, I was looking into this records, and I noticed here, the VSR, which means Veteran Service Representative, is hereby given instructions to please tell me, the veteran, your VA examiner, who is above a VSR, so a VSR, a private, is telling a sergeant what to say. Your VA examiner reported your sleep problems are more likely related to anxiety and not a respiratory condition. This is an excuse, a illogical excuse, right? Because again, how can you deny if I'm not even being affected in your eyes? Like, I have anxiety and sleep apnea and depression and PTSD and ADHD on top of each other. It's not one or the other. And it's not one feeding the other. It's all of the above. But anyway, those are the things I wanted to point out for this first episode. I figured the intro and the first episode of timelines and realities, this will be good for the first 2 videos. But anyway, VA, how do you make a decision in November 1st, 2011, when I don't enter your healthcare until May 7th, 2012? Again, prejudging is prejudice. Prejudice is illegal in the U.S., especially when committed by government entities, like the Department of Veteran Affairs and the VFW. You're not only criminals now, you're super criminals. And again, this is just episode 1. In regards to a date dispute. Now, since I'm making new records, I might as well catalog them right here. Every time I write something, I'll put it there for the people. This will be the people pocket. This is the folder of reality. And what a real conspiracy looks like. Not just saying stupid shit. Oh, they're out to get me. No, I have the proof. They're literally targeting me. And then, once they get that targetization, they're filling my folder with fake data. Hello. But anyway, this year's the year, right? 2025, Donald Trump's president. I'm still protesting. 2026? Nope. Won't be here. I'll either be tending to my new life, or I'll be resting in peace in a coffin because the mental stress overloaded me. And who caused that mental stress? I don't know exactly, but here's some of them. Here's some of them. All these people working against this one. Because he put on the uniform and did what they wouldn't. They're too coward to do. 10 years to take out bin Laden, but it's taken 12 plus years to fix this timeline date error that y'all committed. Not me. Again, I can't be held liable for any of this. I didn't enter data wrong. How copy? Over.